Kessler will...
In Utica, tonight opening night for the Utica Comets as they welcome the Cleveland Monsters for Game 1 of the season.
News Channel 2's Thomas Tellerino is live at the Adirondack Bank Center and has more on opening night. Thomas, good evening.
Thank you, Kristen and Jason. Good evening, everyone. I'm here at the Adirondack Bank Center. Alongside me right now is Utica Comets Vice President Adam Pollock. Adam, thank you for joining me here tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
First thing I'll ask you, how's it feel knowing that fans are coming back into the Adirondack Bank Center for Comets hockey?
It feels good. It was a long off season, obviously not making the playoffs. So I think we tallied up 175 days since we had Comets hockey last. So a lot of hard work this summer, a lot of new staff on our end, and we're just excited to open the doors and get fans back in front of us. And I think we're going to have a really exciting team on the ice this year.
And you guys, over the offseason, upgrade the fan experience here in the arena. Can you just talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, obviously just want to bring more excitement, more energy into the building as much as we can. So this year, first couple games, we're giving away the Thunder Sticks to make it more loud and crazy in here, but really tying in our dasher boards. I think those are something that we just kind of scratched the surface with last year, but to be able to use those for game ops type elements throughout is going to be a game changer for us.
I was going to say, we were talking a little bit off camera. You guys got a mid-season last year, and now you kind of got your feet wet with them.
Yeah, it was a tough transition. A lot of hard work by our graphic designer and our creative team to really put them to use last year, and then this summer having the ability to play with them and learn new things, I think is a game changer. And we're really excited. We got some neat things planned for tonight and for the rest of the season.
And tomorrow, the festivities continue. Got another game here in Utica. What can fans do before the game tomorrow?
Yeah, we're excited for tomorrow. It's the first time that we've had a back-to-back where we play the same team, so the advantage isn't in anybody's favor, so we can play a 3 o'clock game per league rules. So earlier start, we're hoping to see maybe the younger fans come out and enjoy that. But we have the red carpet event where we get to meet the team tomorrow from noon to 1 in 72 Tavern. Kind of get some autographs, take some pictures with them before they go down into the locker room. So hopefully some nice weather tomorrow. We'll enjoy the plaza and see a Comets win.
Awesome. Thank you, Adam. Really appreciate it. Coming up tonight at 6, I will speak with Joe Benson, play-by-play commentator for the Utica Comets, and we'll have more on tonight's matchup. Jason and Kristen, back to you.
All right, Thomas, thanks very much. We'll see you at 6.
Loyola Chicago's beloved.
The Oneonta Weather Camera, brought to you by Curtis Lumber, now open in New Hartford.
Good evening, everyone. Thomas Tellerino here for News Channel 2 Sports. I'm here in the Adirondack Bank Center for the Comets home opener. Joined alongside me right now is Joe Benson, Utica Comets play-by-play commentator. Joe, glad to have you here.
Thomas, thanks so much for having me. It's opening night finally. You couldn't be more pumped.
I was going to say, and for you, it's your first game with the Comets. How are you feeling?
Oh, man, I'm so excited. Yeah, I've been in Utica a little over a month now, and you know, it feels like it's been a long way for the season to finally start, but we're here. It should be a great crowd, and just pumped for hockey to be back.
I would say about a half hour away, fans are going to be able to see the Comets take the ice. But you've been following them along all the past week. What have you seen from the team on the ice?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a good blend of skill and grit on this team. There's a decent amount of returners from last year, but a lot of new guys as well. You interviewed Angus Cruikshank the other day. He's got some NHL experience. Thomas Bordeleau, guys like that. There were a couple of really skilled guys that came in late last year, like Shane LaChance, who was at Devils training camp, so you'll see him tonight. So a lot of excitement on this team this year.
Any other newer players standing out to you so far in the preseason and training camp?
Yeah, I think Thomas Bordeleau, he's another guy with NHL experience. He's going to be a forward on that top line tonight. He's looked great. A couple good defensive pickups as well. Kalen Addison, he's played, I think, 80-some-odd games with the Vegas Golden Knights and a couple other NHL teams, but he's another guy to look for on the back end. So I think it's going to be a very competitive team this year, Thomas.
And tonight they face the Cleveland Monsters. What can fans expect from the Cleveland Monsters? What's their team looking like?
Yeah, Cleveland, they're a pretty veteran team, deep team. They made the playoffs the last 2 years, beat out the Comets by 11 points last season. So I think it's going to be a competitive matchup. Good coach. The coach has been there a while. He had some AHL playing experience of his own. A couple former Comets on this team, so some familiar faces for Comets fans. So I think it's going to be a good matchup here this weekend.
As I say, back-to-back games against the Monsters. What are some of the keys to victory for the Comets these next 2 games?
Yeah, I think a fast start. You know, Ryan Parent has preached that through training camp here so far, bring in the energy and compete right away. He said there's a lot of skill in this team, but what he thinks is going to stand out even more is the compete of this team. So I look for that as one of the big keys. Defense, goaltending is always important. Locking things down in front of your own net. So I think those will be some of the keys, but hopefully the Comets will be able to get off to a fast start, get that first goal, get the crowd into it. So,
anything else you'd like to add before we sign off here?
I'd say, you know, if you're at home, try and make it down here tomorrow. We're going to have a red carpet entrance for the players from 12 to 2 p.m. in 72 Tavern and Grill. So it's going to be it's a rare afternoon game. We don't do a lot of those, so it's a 3 p.m. game. Great for families to get out here. So that'd be the one thing to add, and you know, of course, thunder sticks, magnetic schedules. Those will be just some of the giveaways on the concourse for the games this weekend. So,
awesome, thank you, Joe. A ton of stuff to look out for. That's going to do it for your 6 o'clock sports report. Coming up later tonight, it's Sports Express. It's Friday. You know what that means. Business will be booming at 11 o'clock. We'll have the Comets versus Monsters highlights, along with high school football games as well from the local area. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back after the break.
Puck on the season at the Adirondack Bank Center tonight, and they're hoping their 13th season is the luckiest one. It is your top story tonight. They hosted the Cleveland Monsters. Decent crowd on hand for Game 1. The county executive, Anthony Pacenti, on hand for the ceremonial puck drop tonight. Uticans are hungry for some wins this year. And while the Monsters did win the opener tonight, 1-0, the fans are optimistic for the season. And the team is well aware they need to take it to the next level.
Opening night tonight, and hopefully some new players, and hopefully it'll be a winning season for the Comets in hockey night in Utica tonight.
Yeah, obviously just want to bring more excitement, more energy into the building as much as we can. So this year, first couple games, we're giving away the thunder sticks to make it more loud and crazy in here, but really tying in our dasher boards. I think those are something that we just kind of scratched the surface with last year, but to be able to use those for game ops type elements throughout is going to be a game changer for us.
Thomas and Ben will have highlights tonight on Sports Express on News Channel 2 and 11. Game 2 between these two is tomorrow afternoon at 3. Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis for a first look at your evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. The Utica Comets dropped the puck on the season at the Adirondack Bank Center tonight, and they're hoping their 13th is a lucky one. It's your top story tonight. They hosted the Cleveland Monsters. Decent crowd on hand for Game 1. County Executive Anthony Pacenti on hand for the ceremonial puck drop. Uticans are hungry for some winning hockey this year. And while the Monsters did take the home opener 1-0, the fans are optimistic for the season. And the team is well aware they need to take it to the next level.
Opening night tonight, and hopefully some new players, and hopefully it'll be a winning season for the Comets in hockey night in Utica tonight.
Yeah, obviously just want to bring more excitement, more energy into the building as much as we can. So this year, first couple games, we're giving away the thunder sticks to make it more loud and crazy in here, but really tying in our dasher boards. I think those are something that we just kind of scratched the surface with last year, but to be able to use those for game ops type elements throughout is going to be a game changer for us.
Thomas and Ben will have highlights later on in Sports Express. Game 2 between these two is tomorrow afternoon at 3. Time now for a first look at the forecast.
Welcome to Sports Express. Brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, Scalzo, Zogby and Whittick, and Claycomb Auto Sales.
All aboard the Express. Our stops tonight include the Adirondack Bank Center, where the Comets open up their regular season.
And we head
to Sports Express. Thomas Taurino alongside me. Comets #1 fan, Ben Kinney. Ben, glad to have you back.
Yeah, good to be back. Good to be back.
I was saying I missed you.
Yeah, I missed being here. It was weird, but now we get to Oh, that didn't work out.
Drop the puck?
Yeah, drop the puck on another Comets season.
I would say you came just back in time with the Comets home opener tonight at the Adirondack Bank Center. So you took on the Cleveland Monsters.
Yeah, and it was a big game for hockey night in Utica for sure, Thomas. Comets looking to get off to a fast start with a win against Cleveland.
That's right. First period, 9 minutes in, Monsters. Corson Kalumas with a nice shot, but look at Nico Dawes making the blocker save and goal, keeping it tied at nothing. 9:23 to go in the first. Shane LeChance breakaway, one shot, second shot, no good. Cleveland keeps it tied after the breakaway. Later in the first, Monsters again looking to break the glass ceiling, but watch Dawes. Cool as the other side of the pillow, making the save. Come on now. Middle of the second, still no scores. Monster Roman Ainkin with a smooth pass to James Malatesta. He scores the rebound, 1-0 Cleveland. Monsters only needed the one goal, taking it 1-0. These two run it back tomorrow at the odd 3 p.m. puck drop.
We now return you